Dover, Delaware, Cowboy Up, Trent Tomlinson, a different breed. We've got it. They've got it. We've got the inside access. I am the limo guy at large, and I get you the access that you need. Come on, let's go talk to him. This is one of my favorite parts of the job, is getting you the access that you need. So we're here with Cowboy Up. We're with Felicia and Jim Baker down here in Dover, Delaware. And this is Trent Tomlinson's band. And these guys are doing their sound check. And outside in the bus is Trent Tomlinson. Let's go. Let's go check it out. Let's go talk to Trent. Let's see how he's doing today, baby. I'm so excited about this one, Jimmy. And so we're coming out the door. Check it out. He's got the real deal. This is the real deal here. And I got to knock first, okay? And make sure he's knocked 3 times on the ceiling. But this is the access that you need, everybody. This is Trent Tomlinson's touring bus. And this is the real deal. This guy is the man with everything going on here. Check this bus out. It's great. I wish I had one of these things. And he's watching one of the greats, Paul McCartney. Look at this. Jimmy, it's great. He's got the, oh my God, he's got the fries and he's got the chicken wings. So he's definitely, he left his phone. Oh God, man, he's coming out of the bed. This is it, Trent.
What's up,
good
man?
to see you,
Good
man.
to see you,
How you doing?
Good.
I am the limo guy, and we've got where do you want to sit? You are the.
Right here.
He's right here. This is good.
I'll just slide.
Yeah, sure. Let's turn that down.
Oh, yeah, we're there.
All right. You know what, Jimmy? This is amazing because this is a real tour bus. And back when this guy started, were you doing covers or were you doing?
No,
You know,
I was a songwriter, and George Strait recorded my songs, and then Sarah Evans got a lot of songs recorded by different artists, and so it just kind of took off from that point. I was always a guy that just wrote songs instead of played all the honky talks and stuff around Nashville, you know. So I just cut my teeth there, and then I realized, well, if I'm gonna write hit songs for everybody else, I might as well do something for myself. And so
that's amazing, man. When did you start writing songs?
15 probably.
15, 16-year-old guy
probably,
started writing songs.
That was the first time I remember writing something that was actually worth a dang, you know. But I mean, I wrote before that, but around that time I started really getting a good sense of what I was doing, you know.
So who sung one of your first songs that you wrote? Who made it a hit?
Johnny Rodriguez was an old country singer back from the early 80s, you know, and there's a song called If You Ever Want to Fool Around, I'm Still the Same Old Fool. And went from there. They have Alabama. I was recording my songs, and George Strait, like I said, and it's been a good ride. So we're happy to be doing what we're doing.
That's crazy. And say the name of that song again. If you ever want to.
If you ever want to fool around, I'm still the same old fool.
And that's at 15 years old. You're writing stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I wrote that about 17 years old when I wrote that song, and I wrote it. Yeah, it was crazy. It's just God's blessed me, I guess. You know, I'm thankful.
So you've always been musically oriented. You've always been really creative. You've always had that kind of vision. You'd wake up with a song in your mind and you write it down and it works. And so, I mean, how long for some of these songs? I mean, when does it come to you? When is the best time to get a song out of Trent?
You know what? It doesn't really have a certain time limit. I mean, sometimes my best songs I've written in 20 minutes. I have some songs that's taken me 5 years to write. You know, just trying to find how to say the right thing, but you just never know. It's almost like this little gifts from God that come out of the sky and just pop into your head, and it's or a life situation that I've been through or something I've lived. You know, I try to write mainly things that I know about that's happened to me. You know, so and that's where my bread and butter's always been, is writing something that's happened to me, and chances are if it's happened to me, it's happened to somebody else, and relate to it.
So you're you know, just to cover this, I mean, this guy's pretty intense, man. He's touring like crazy. 2 nights ago in Nashville?
Last night in Nashville, I've had 4 shows in a row, and then play here, and then back to Nashville. It's the CMA Music Fest there, so it's wild. 500,000 people take over downtown Nashville, and it's just nuts.
That's crazy. And here you are. You take a little time out in Dover, Delaware.
Yeah, glad to be here. I've never played this area before. You know, I've always played north of here, in Virginia, and West Virginia, and you know, in New York. I've never played Delaware, so I take that back. I played with one time about 4 or 5 years ago, but it's the only time I've ever been here, so I'm excited to be back.
And that's one of the great things about Cowboy Up. Cowboy Up is a great bar. It's owned by 2 great people, Jim and Felicia Baker. You know, it's right off of the Dover Air Force Base.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of great people in this area of Delaware. in this area of the country. I love it. It's a great state. And you know what? When great guys like you come to Delaware, we really appreciate it. It's huge news. So Trent, thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Can you take us for a tour of your bus, man? This is cool.
Well, it's messy right now, but yeah, come on.
Here, you take the microphone and you show Jimmy the whole.
Oh well, where's the lame light on it? The light's here. This is where everybody sleeps, right here. You can come in here and you can sleep here. Little bunks. Well, that light's not working, but right here. And then if you want to watch TV, this right here pops down, and then the television right there, and you can watch whatever you want while you're laying in your bunk and sleep. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty self-explanatory. Everybody has their own little bunk, a little hole to sleep in. And then back here, it's a little back lounge that we have. Everybody sit back here, watch TV, and sometimes the magic happens back here. But no, it's a cool place, man. It's just, it's a good time, But essentially, though, you're living out of a suitcase. So it's a nice way to roll, but it gets tiring.
Well, Trent, thank you so much for the access that you need. This is Trent Tomlinson. You need to like him on Facebook. You got to check out his stuff on iTunes, right?
Yeah, a brand new single called "Come Back to Bed." You get it on iTunes right now, and it's we're real excited about the single. It's doing well for us, so go get it.
What's the webpage?
Webpage is TrentTomlinson.net.
TrentTomlinson.net. This is the limo guy with the access you need. Thank you, Trent, for coming to Delaware. How was that for a sound check? Was that flipping awesome or what? Hey, Trent Tomlinson, thank you so much for appearing on the Limo Guy at Large show. You guys are awesome. Felicia, Jim Baker, Cowboy Up Saloon, Dover, Delaware. If you haven't gotten here, get down here. Jim and Felicia are bringing in the big acts. We're going to get you the access to the big acts. Thank you so much for watching.